Hey everyone, welcome back to another Tranter show video, and today guys I'm going to show you how to plant plants in your goldfish tank. So this is currently my goldfish tank, and at the moment I am trying an area with planting plants, mainly pond plants in the aquariums. Like obviously we got a lily pad, which kind of hope when it will grow like the one I did in my tropical tank that has done. I'm expecting it to take a while because obviously it's obviously with the soil from the fish tanks, so obviously there's no like nutrients, so I'm also going to take it, I kind of expect it to be a little bit slower than all the other type plants. So I planted these 4 plants exactly the same as I have done, which I'm about to show you how I did it now. So obviously these are pond plants, which usually would come in a plastic basket type of style like this. Yeah, depending on the size of your plant. So it's just depending on the size of the plant, you want to go depending on the size of the plant pot you're going to use, which like for my plant pots works out roughly the same as the plant pots that I'm currently using. So from it I'm going to show how I get from this to this. I don't use the pond soil or soil that comes with these plants at all, because when I know if the fish do manage to root them up, which I got a good thing they will do, it will cause a tire mess in the tank, which means it has to be a full clean, full wash down, and then be full type of job, which obviously I can't be asked to do that. So the method I am using is stones on the bottom of the plant pot. It's like big gravel you usually see in the ground in yards. So only enough to the bottom so that will keep the weight down of the tub. Then I use tank soil, which I'm currently using from this 3-foot. I can't remember the exact one brand which I'm using in this 3-foot. Well, I did use in that 3-foot, but it's the same brand which I use in that 5-foot. Same again with in these little tanks. Black Morans will go in the goldfish tank once they're done quarantine. I've had them for 3 or 4 days, but they're still gonna have a week yet, easy. So then tank soil and a bit of gravel on top then, just to make sure that none of the fish then could root that soil or gravel, or even the roots from the plants. So I'm gonna show what I did now to get to that stage. Right, so stage 1 is I'm going to get this plant pot out of this plant, wreck most of the soil, again this bag, wrecked on a lot of it. Even if I break off some of the roots, it cannot be helped, but sometimes it's worth doing it. And then we're going to end for the last bit, and I can't break off, I'm going to rush down with the hose pipe and just get the hose pipe then to get rid of that last breakdown. So what I'm going to do is squeeze on top of the bag. Squeeze the bottom of the tub, face it like pretty much 90 degrees. This is probably more like a 75, I would say. Just enough to give it a slope, and then kind of break up that mud, break up a lot of that mud, until then you can't break it anymore. So that's probably where I probably can't break it anymore. So I'm going to do is lay it upside down, grab the hose pipe. Obviously, if you're using aquarium plants, obviously you don't have to worry about this step. You can just plant them straight in the plant pot with the following next steps. Also, I'm using pond plants, so I'm just showing you my method. So I think that little bit there could easily come off. So again, I'll keep on doing this method until I'm pretty happy with it. Which I think I'm pretty happy with right now. And all I'm going to do is stick that back in the tank and then go back now to the next step. So for the next step, we're going to take a grab of soil, which we washed down our plant's roots. Obviously, like I said, if you're using already existing aquarium plants, obviously if you buy like the easy to grow ones, they usually come in like a plastic tub, which obviously you got to put them straight into the tank. I want to do this method just to put it safe side. This method should not let you down. So what I'm going to do is just grab my hand, grab some soil, some tank soil, pretty neat. What I'm going to do is now grab the plant. I should have brought the plant over you. Grab the plant. So this plant doesn't really have a lot of roots compared to the other plants which I've already planted. And so again, the lily pad doesn't really have roots, but kind of have to plant the seed. So this one might be a little bit trickier, because obviously, like I said, it doesn't really have much of a root system, which could mean it's either an early plant or it just never growed much roots, or I just put a lot of them off. Right, so now once I've planted in, I've also covered it again, which, like I said, hopefully once you set it in, it grows, so that's the reason I'm leaving plenty of room in the middle. Now I'm going to place this on this tank. Right, now it is the real question, which is down to the fish of this tank. Are we going to have some nice lovely little plants, nice lovely pond plants growing in this pond, in this tank, I almost said pond, or are we, or is it going to get ruined? So this is Friday before the upload of the video, which today's video is going to be I'll just email the title as well as the rest of the video. So this is the little update at the end of the video. Plants are doing well. They did seem to have a bit of try to eat some of them, but they are bouncing back slowly, as well as a lot of the plants seem to be doing alright. Like they seem to leave this grass one alone. They seem to have grown as well, which is a really good sign. They seem to leave the lily pad alone. It's going to be interesting if that will grow fully, as it's, it is dying off slowly. Also going to leave it do its own thing like I do with the tropical tank. But honestly, they're leaving the plants alone. Or at least the majority of the plants they are leaving alone. So at the moment, this project is working as the way I want it to be. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.